Hey everyone, it's Krista at iSpark, and today I'm talking to you about finding sponsors for a new event or a first-time event. Personally, for the most part, I've had a lot of success in finding event sponsors for events. However, recently I had a real challenge. I had a new event, first-time event, and I was struggling to find event sponsors. And ultimately, that had a big impact on the success of the event and the event bottom line. And it was a real struggle. So I thought I would make this video to share with you some tips and tricks about event sponsorship and share with you some lessons that I've learned along the way. The first one, tip number one, is about budgeting. So when you're budgeting sponsorship revenue for a new event, you really want to go conservative. In other words, you may budget very little in sponsorship revenue, and you may even budget for no sponsorship revenue at all. If you're aiming for a break-even bottom line, or if you're trying to run a profitable event, you're going to want to make sure that you have other revenue streams. Normally, event registration revenue and ticket sales, that's a big revenue stream for your new event. But basically, you do not want to heavily rely on sponsorship dollars when it's a new event. Trust me on this. Tip number two is valuation and pricing. So hopefully you're going through a valuation exercise where you make a list of your event assets and then you calculate the tangible and intangible value of each. You're doing this in order to come up with a price for your sponsorship programs or your sponsorship packages that you're going to pitch to your sponsor prospects. But when it's a new event, when you're pricing a property, my recommendation is to go low. And here's why. You're asking sponsors to take a leap of faith and trust that your new event is going to deliver on everything you say it's going to deliver on. In order to manage sponsor expectations, protect yourself against the possibility that maybe your event doesn't roll out exactly as you envisioned it, you want to price your sponsorship program lower than normal. If you limit the risk to sponsors in year one by offering them a lower sponsorship fee or a discounted sponsorship program, they'll be happy to come in at a higher price point in year two. Tip number three, this one's a biggie, audience data. Sponsors are making a decision to partner with you on your event because of the people that you're giving them access to. So, in order to make a case with your sponsors, you're going to need audience data. The problem is that with a first-time event or a new event, you have nothing historical to work with. Even so, you're going to have to cobble together some information about your event attendees to prove to sponsors that the people that they are trying to reach are actually going to be at your event. Audience data, it's super important. My last tip, tip number four, is complimentary invites. If you're having trouble securing sponsors for your new event and you just can't seem to close the deal, but you do have a few that seem mildly interested, my best advice is to comp them a ticket or a delegate registration. In order to keep them interested, maintain them as a warm lead in year two, you want them in the room in year one, and you want them to experience the event. Even if they only pop in for an hour, if they like what they see, it will pay off when you go back to them in year two with a sponsor pitch. To summarize things, developing sponsorship partnership is tough, and it's even tougher when it's a new event or it's a first-time event. But hopefully this will help you avoid some of the common pitfalls that people make, mistakes that I've made. And I have a lot of other suggestions for you based on my personal experience with event sponsorship. So don't hesitate if you're struggling with event sponsorship and if it's a first-time event, or even if it's an event that's been around for a number of years. Feel free to reach out. Until then, get fired up.